What's going on, Peanut? What's going on? Girl, listen, Peanut, listen. Girl, Peanut, girl, listen here. Folks were sending me clips. I see. I see. I get it, right? Let me put these up on the stage so the replay gang can get them. Girl, people have been sending me clips of this girl. I want to call him a saltine so bad. I want to call him a saltine so bad. I really do. And yeah, I really do. I want to call him one of them saltine things, They square and they kind of toasted and they got salt on them. I want to call him one of them. I still haven't finished the dad's interview, shaking my head. Girl, listen. Ooh. Yo. I'm waiting for some folks to come on in here. The bushes is always full, but hey, sexy mama Libra boo. Oh, man, listen. I don't know why Q went live right when mine was scheduled. Me and Q gonna fall out. That's what's gonna happen. Me and Q gonna fall out. I thought we was cool, but you know what I'm saying? Right about now, I don't even care, and I'm just playing. So y'all run back and tell Q what I said. Y'all parasites that's in the bushes. But anyway, people have been sending me clips of the deceased father. And I'm sure y'all done seen some of this. And I thought I had saw it all. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I didn't see it all at once. Like his whole rant at one time, right? And so I said, okay, well, forget it. I'll just, gather them all up. And me and the family can go on and watch it. You know what I'm saying? We just go on and watch it. Y'all, you haven't? Oh, sexy mama Libra girl, look. Let me go on and oblige you, boo. Yes, with Mr. Hood Educated here. Shout out to Hood Educated. Check it out.
Even though this man right here wanted to sit down and fake pray with them and act like he forgave their son, they understood that it wasn't genuine. And that's why they didn't do it. And I know a lot of y'all probably saying, well, hey, Hood Educated, slow down, man. The man did offer to pray. Come on, man. You sitting up here saying that the man wasn't genuine and stuff like that. Hood Educated, hit us with some evidence or something. Like, how you know what this man was thinking in his heart? Especially, he's a Christian man, and he want to pray. Well, check it out.
And I own it. Now, some people will ask you, do you know Jeff Metcalf? Yeah. What do you think about him? He's an asshole. So, am I racist? Yeah, I'm racist against assholes. Drew Anthony, you're a pussy and a coward, and you raised one. Kayla,
Mama,
you drunk bitch.
Oh, mama's pussy.
What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you? Hey, Kevin Hayes, you fucking liar. Day after it happened. How many lies did you sit and type up on your keyboard, you big keyboard warrior? You a big tough man. You still live in Baton Rouge? Remember you said you'd come to Frisco, buddy? You were supposed to find me. I told you we could sit down and talk. That's all you do. Talk, Mr. Squeaky Clean. You're the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Let me make one up. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? because he was such this little boy I was trying to portray. How about watermelon felon? How's that one strike you? Oh, you've got more melanin than me. Ooh, so you get more in privileges, more entitlement? Because 400 years ago, someone actually sold you to us, and we took you over here and put you to work. And then we had a civil war to free your ass. And now you want to talk shit? Oh, I've been so oppressed. You couldn't even vote 1960. Look how far you've come. Look at all the free shit we give you. You're not oppressed. You're fucking entitled.
This is not AI.
You know what DEI stands for? Yeah. Means I don't have to be fucking qualified. I just have to be a certain color or a race or gender. Whose broad ass idea was that? The display of adults on the internet. If your children saw how you acted,
Wow.
would you be proud?
The hip
Or
hop.
is that what you teach them? Do you teach them that racism is okay?
You did.
Do you teach them? Do you inbred? Do you program your kids?
Yeah, we
to
inbred
hate,
them. Y'all heard that?
to
Inbred.
kill?
Inbred. Y'all heard that, right?
The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. You have embarrassed your own culture and race. Don't get me wrong. We got white people that embarrass the shit out of me too. But you guys, you got a patent on that shit.
Oh, we got a patent on it.
But you're going to blame the white person for every fucking thing else. We're the bad ones. We're the one that held you down. Go look, just visit Chicago for a weekend. How many shootings do they have?
This
And
is
they
not
have gun
AI.
laws. Woohoo! How's that working out for you guys? If you told me after 9/11 that New York would have a Muslim mayor in a sanctuary city,
Listen to this shit.
I would tell you you're crazy because we were all gung-ho, USA, all the way, patriotic, love my country. And now look where we're at. How do we get there?
Now y'all see why they ain't want to pray with them?
I mean, yeah. Listen, where the fuck do I start? Where do I start? Hey, Summer Mommy, I missed you earlier, boo. I shouted you out. I don't know why these is not coming up on the screen. It says a moderator just handled this, but it ain't no moderators in here. I don't know where my moderator's at. First of all, I really don't. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. But first and foremost, he called that queen a drunk bitch. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait one goddamn minute. Just hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to calm down my heartbeat, y'all, because it's ready to jump up out of my chest. I'm sorry. What? Y'all, I have so much that I want to say, but YouTube ain't going to let me say it. So I'm going to say it the best way that I can while trying to articulate exactly how I feel. But I'm just going to ask this question first. If this coward has the balls to answer me, where's your wife? Where's your wife? You know, the one that you're on record for domestic violence with. Where's your wife, Mr. Metcalf? Where is she? Did you not give her permission to come sit next to you? Where is she? Somewhere ready to be inbred? Because we don't inbreed ours. But we know y'all do. We know you do. And y'all put the title on it that it's keeping the blood pure. Uh-huh. Is that why you're so angry? Is that why you're so angry? Does he have a daughter, y'all? Because if he don't, damn, that's the one that's the kid that made it safely. Because what this asshole needs to realize is it's because of him that his son is gone. His son had to suffer the sins of their father. That's why he's gone. And it's really freaking unfortunate that, and a whole lot of people say, well, he's grieving. He has a right to be mad. He has a right to be upset. And to that I say you are absolutely correct. He does, because he did lose a son. He lost a child. He has every right to be upset. But what the fuck he don't have a right to do is to attack these parents that had nothing to do with nothing, absolutely nothing to do with what happened under that shelter that day. They weren't even there. Much like your pink ass wasn't there. You half-baked croissant looking son of a bitch. You wasn't even there either. Huh? But you want to keep showing all these pretty, handsome pictures of your pearl-eyed child. Eyes that look like little marbles and shit. You want to keep showing those pictures. The media networks want to show those pictures of your child. But when it comes to Carmelo, they want to show pictures that they've AI'd and he's already looking like a convict. Well, I'm here to tell you, those parents live where you live. They're living where you living at. So what are they doing that's so wrong when they pulling out of a driveway in the same neighborhood that you live in, the same county that you live in? I'd really like to fucking know what made this son of a bitch believe that nobody was going to address him. And if he thinks for one moment that all of us who are sooner or later gonna put our voice on these videos makes us look any kind of way besides mounting up against his sick ass, oh, he got another thought coming. Because see, they can say what the fuck they want to about Sean B, because I done already braided up my hair, put on Vaseline, and took my goddamn heels off. I done already took Miss Anthony and moved her back. Move back, sis, I got it. Move back, boo. Go on, sit down, baby, I got it. I done already did that. Miss Anthony ain't got to lift a goddamn finger. You understand me? Oh man, Special K, I know. The exposure is coming. It's already happening. It's just trickling. You know what I mean? God ain't turned on the full force of the faucet of exposure yet. I get it. You said all lies will be exposed if they release that video. Man, they need to hurry up. But see, the fact of the matter is just these little kibbles and bits that's coming out. Oh, it's doing the job. Oh, man, Peanut is doing the job. Peanut said all that mess that came out of his mouth. Man, listen, if this wasn't YouTube, I promise you, I'd make that motherfucker want to crawl back up in his mama's ass and beg her to spit his ass into the fucking toilet. He don't want to be here no more. If this were not YouTube. Miss Lady, thank you for joining us. And if I miss anybody that comes in, I promise you, charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm a little upset right now, and I really want to cuss this motherfucker out, oh, like no other, but it's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's very unfortunate that these see, here's the thing. He sat there and he said all those things by calling them by name. And not one video has been stricken off of YouTube. Erased, deleted, not allowed, not one. But as soon as one of us rev up in his hairy ass, that motherfucker gonna get mad and gonna start contacting YouTube, getting our shits fucked with. Oh, y'all just wait and see. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, he gonna feel some type of way. But he wanna talk about us being entitled. Is this motherfucker cool? Like, is he the drunk? Because the shit that was coming out of his mouth don't even fucking make sense. This racist son of a bitch said this was their land. Somebody went and got us, sold us to them, and they put, oh, y'all want to see it, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand. Y'all want to see it. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna let y'all hear what this son of a bitch had the nerve to say. Yeah. We're gonna listen to what he said. Yes, we are. Where did you go? Come on. Yeah, we're gonna listen to what he said, y'all. Oh, we're gonna listen to what he said. Is this the one? Hold on, guys.
Only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy I was trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
The trial may be over, but the racial polarization among Americans on display outside the Collin County Courthouse continues.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show up for your son's sentencing or victim statement impact. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or GoSendGo money. You are grifters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You raised that child. And I swear to God, CPS to come check on those other 3 that you still have. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim. The real victim is the one who died, not the one who shoved a knife in his chest.
Oh, my God.
I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide.
You
And
sick.
what'd you do? You widen the gap even further. You hire a convicted, baby-shaking felon who's only in it for the money, who gives you bad advice, kicks me out of a press conference. Oh, funny. I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, but I left when asked. I didn't stab anyone.
Oh, God.
And then you proceeded to gaslight me with your convicted felon, quote, advocate, minister? Minister of what? Minister irrelevant?
Oh.
Minister of bullshit?
Oh.
How about minister fuck you?
Oh, no.
Y'all think I'm a saint?
No.
I'm no saint. I'm
But
as human as you. I have emotions. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't sin, because I don't walk on water and I don't turn into wine. And anybody else can, step up. Don't become kicking rocks in my backyard. Look in your own. The display.
Okay, well, I'm looking in my backyard, sir. And my backyard wants you to come step in it. Okay? My backyard is inviting you to the picnic. Can you come to the picnic, sir? We want you to come to the picnic. Okay? We do. We want you. Peanut said it's odd, as his family never took accountability and didn't stop his fan base from threatening and harassing that family. Mister, you, the one that's balding, that's sitting there all by your lonesome. Why? Because you got your wife scared over in the, back there in the bedroom. She can't talk, right? We want you to come to the picnic, sir. We want you to come to the cookout. You are formally invited to the cookout. Okay? Because we're not cowards over here. Come pray with us. All right? Come pray with us. Can you please? I beg you to come pray with. You come play too. I want to play. I want to play. I do. A lot of us do. Yeah. We all want to shake your hand. We want to give you a nice big hug. We do. Because see, white man, what we understand is death. Did you forget that? See, we, white man, we know what a person taking our life feels like. Did you forget that, white man? Are you actually turning that couch into some goddamn throne that you're sitting up on top of looking down at us? Because I dare tell you, white man, all you've done is gotten a taste of what you are, of what's in store for you. You've only gotten a taste. For real. Somebody knocked your hood off, dude. Somebody knocked it off. But we want to give it back to you. We want to give it back to you, sir. We want to give you your hood back. Okay? Peanut said them black folks at his church should look at him with disgust when they see him. Girl, listen, by the way them mothers was talking outside that courthouse that day, they're shaking their heads like, you know, they can't even believe. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Saying that Carmelo should have just left. I told y'all that's that new age slave mentality. Carmelo should have just left. Carmelo should have left. Yeah. Yep. That's what they were saying out there, Peanut. Yeah. They were saying Carmelo should have left. Sure did. So I don't know how they gonna be looking at him if they do step back in the church. And if they do, they gonna hold their head down. They're gonna be full of snot and tears and shit, acting like their world has fallen apart. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. Absolutely. That's it. Peanut said he tagged his church a bunch of times on his Facebook page. Well, see, then they hear him. Special Case says, my call is right behind yours. I know that's right. I know that's right. Give me the number, Peanut. Give me the number. Okay? The name of the church. Okay? Well, hold on, though, y'all. He ain't finished. He not finished.
Of adults on the internet. If your children saw how you acted, would you be proud? Or is that what you teach them?
Ooh.
Do you teach them that racism is okay?
It take one.
Do you teach them? Do you inbred? Do you program your kids to hate, to kill?
Dude, I cannot The hypocrisy is just oozing out of his hairy ass face. Like, seriously. The hypocrisy, man. He's talking about what somebody taught their child, but it was his motherfucking children, both of them inbred looking motherfuckers, okay? They came over there fucking with Carmelo. And he's got the fucking audacity to sit here and ask that family, did they teach Carmelo to what? Stand up for himself, you son of a bitch? Yes, they did. They taught Carmelo, somebody come fucking with you, you give them what the fuck they looking for. Yes, they did. So while you calling motherfuckers cowards, they're not the one burying a child, motherfucker. Now, how about that? You think you're going to sit there and attack this family like they don't have a village? Oh, bitch, we all over the place. Oh, we all over the place. Uh-huh, we are. We are. We're all over. Okay? They taught him to protect himself. They taught him to stand up for himself. They taught him that he had control over his anatomy, over his body, and where he wanted to be. God damn it, they taught him he was tough in his motherfucking spot. How about that? That's what the fuck they taught him. And he got both your goons to fuck off his ass. That's what the fuck they taught him. With an injured shoulder. That's what the fuck they taught him. How to fucking protect himself. And not sit up with a whole bunch of bullshit like what the fuck you doing right now, you racist pig. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. And that's why your sons is paying for your sins, you bitch. It ain't enough that you do what you do to your wife. Oh, it's all in the paperwork, hun. It's all in the paperwork. It's not a secret anymore. It's not a secret anymore. But you think you're going to get up here and disrespect this family like that and ain't nothing coming back to you? Oh, you got life fucked up, dude. Oh, your privilege is over. The only thing you're entitled to right now until you show your face in person somewhere where a person can really give it to you face to face is a good goddamn tongue lashing, and I'm here to give it to you, boo. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. And while you're talking about inbreeding, it take one to know one, motherfucker. How about that? It's funny that that's what those are the words. See, it's the words that you're choosing. That's very telling. Very telling. You're part Native American. You a damn lie. And the truth ain't in your ass. And you know you're lying. That's why you said it. Because if you were part Native American, your punk ass wouldn't be racist the way that you are. You wouldn't be that way. Because everything was taken from them. They have a true story to tell. And while you talking about, y'all, we were sold to y'all. No, we were stolen. Y'all stole us, bitch. And you didn't give us jobs. You forced us to work, motherfucker. See, you one of them motherfuckers that can't deal with the truth. You can't handle the truth. So you gotta lie in order to use your voice. You gotta lie. You are a weak coward. You really are you're the one that's a coward. Because see, they had the strength to tell you to take your prayer and go fuck yourself with it. By telling you, yeah, no thank you. So you're the one that's the coward. They have the strength. Because see, I done already said, I done took my shoes off and I'm going to get in the gutter with your ass. We could roll around all goddamn day. You understand me? I done told Miss Anthony, baby girl, sit down. I got you. We got you. We gonna fight this fight for you, boo. We got it, right? So, you can say what you want to about me. I stepped forward for a reason. But while you sitting there talking about they didn't have the courage to face you for what, bitch? Face you for what? You fucking narcissistic son of a bitch. Face you for what? They don't owe you shit. They ain't gonna give you shit. You said what the fuck you wanted to say in that courtroom, and you thought you was gonna have that young black man lift up his head and look at you, and that pissed you off when he didn't. Oh man, you was so goddamn mad that Carmelo did not give you what you wanted. Oh, ooh, you was steaming. You could take my son's life, but you can't look me in the eyes. Look you in the eyes for what, bitch? He don't owe you shit. So you could spew your venom at him? You don't deserve that kind of respect. He didn't do shit to you. Not a motherfucking thing. Nothing. He protected himself, which is what I'm sure you taught them inbreds of yours. I said it. Coming for these two parents, and you know good and goddamn well y'all railroaded her son. You know good and fucking well if the situation were reversed, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit. But you think you gonna sit up here and spew this bullshit towards these parents? No, brother. I mean, oh shit, Sean, shut the fuck up. You're talking too fast. No, you pig. No, that's not what's happening.
From day one, I said this was never about race.
You a lying bitch.
Please don't make it about race.
You
and
a
don't
lying
politicize it.
bitch.
And what did you do? You chose both. The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. You have embarrassed your own culture and race.
Not yet, bitch. Not yet. Not yet. And all that reverse psychology you think you spewing, you go wipe your ass with that shit because we just getting started. You understand me? Oh, we're just getting started. All this time that you wasting making these videos, you need to go apologize to your son why he lost his twin. You need to go and apologize to him and tell him you've been wrong their whole motherfucking life. All that hate and all that racism and all that bigotry and all the violence that they've seen in their household, that you were wrong and you apologize. You need to drop to your knees and apologize to your wife and your son for the reason why she lost a heartbeat and the reason why he lost part of his as well. That's what the fuck you need to be doing instead of wasting your motherfucking shit on these racist ass videos. You dog.
Don't get me wrong. We got wild people that embarrass the shit out of me too. But you guys, you got a patent on that shit.
Thank you, Special K. I'm going to get in these comments in 1 minute, baby. Let's get through this video.
And the only people that's going to change it are you.
Oh, we going to change it. Y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard him? Did y'all hear him say the only ones that can change this shit is us? Now, I know I'm putting our spin on it. We the only ones that can change this shit, y'all. It's us. Sexy Mama Libra, I want to give you a kiss on your cheek right now and a big, thick, juicy hug. I love you, boo. Thank you. You and Special K showing out now. Stop that. Y'all showing out. But we are, y'all. We the ones that can change this. All we got to do is start believing it, man. We got to start believing it.
Don't blame the white person because we can't change it. But you're going to blame the white person for every fucking thing else.
You goddamn right, bitch. Look at his stomach, Bob. Look at his stomach, fucking slob.
You think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing. Drew Anthony, you're a pussy and a coward, and you raised one.
That's why you're... Shut up, Sean. That's not nice. Oh, y'all, I was about to say something real stupid. And I'm really trying not to, y'all. I'm really trying not to. Okay.
Ayla, you drunk bitch.
Mama's a drunk bitch.
What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you?
She raised him, bitch.
Hey, Kevin Hayes, you fucking liar. Day after it happened, how many lies did you
Your mama's a liar. Your father is your uncle, bitch.
sit and type up on your keyboard, you big keyboard warrior? You a big tough man. You still live in Baton Rouge? Remember you said you'd come to Frisco, buddy? You were supposed to find me. I told you we could sit down and talk. That's all you do. Talk, Mr. Squeaky Clean. You're the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture.
He says, and I know he was being sarcastic, I told you we can sit down and talk, and then turn around and says, that's all you people do is talk. That's why I said, is he cool? It is dun-dun. Is he cool? Exactly, y'all. I'm coming in the comments. Let me finish.
You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
We gonna hang it on your ass. Watch.
Let me make one up. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you? I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night. Because he's going to have many nights to think about what the fuck he did.
And we hope your son enjoyed his first night in all that darkness, you bitch. Because, see, I can give it. Listen, y'all. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, y'all. I told y'all I'm dumb. You understand me? I'm dumb. Like, I'm real fucked up. And you know what I mean? When it comes to certain shit. I really am. Talking about enjoying the first night. Did you, motherfucker? Did you? When only one twin walked through the door? Since you want to talk about when your twin walked through the door. Were you all right? Did you enjoy that time? Huh? When only one of them lookalikes came through the door? Did you keep your composure? Did you sleep well that night? Because we got questions.
I forgave him, so I don't carry the hate and the anger.
You a damn liar.
How poetic justice is served. You just do a big softball and I knocked it out of the park. Thank you for making it so easy for me. So you can live with your lie if you want to, but my truth is forever.
No, it's not. It's gone.
Just like the fact your son is a convict and a killer. Forever.
And yours is dead and gone forever. See, because they can go and visit. Mister, listen, listen, watch what I do right here, okay? Watch what I do right here. All that piss and vinegar that you're spewing, they can go visit their son. Okay? They can go visit their son. That mother, she can touch and love on her son. Her son breathes air and he feels the love of his parents. Yeah. So you might want to pipe it down because we compassionate people, we know what you're really going through. We understand. You just handling it all the wrong way. You're handling it very wrong. Very wrong. You don't forgive a damn thing. You hate even more. But it's your fault. And the sooner you get with that, the better off you'll be.
Forever's a long time.
Sure is.
What's your master plan, Mr. Anthony?
What's
To
yours?
use your son as income and soak up as much money playing victim to line your pockets and then abandon him when he's at sentencing or victim impact? You just left him up there by himself?
Yo, he is really stuck on the fact that they were not there. He is really mad that he didn't get to show his ass and disrespect that family, that couple, that beautiful king and queen to their face. He is mad about that, y'all. He keeps mentioning that they abandoned their son when he knows damn well why they didn't come. There were literal death threats out about that couple. Death threats. So anybody in their right mind would not have been there. But he knows that. But he mad because they had the self-control that I ain't even got right now. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And they had the audacity to stay home and stay safe for their other children. They had the decorum to show their other children how to act, how to keep it together. This motherfucker is mad, y'all, that they weren't there.
Amazing. Amazing. What about you, Drew? What kind of father are you? You want to talk about what kind of father? All right, let's talk about what kind of father you are. Let's talk about your arrest. Let's talk about your warrants. Oh, was it drugs? Coke? You did? Tell me some other shit. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, damn.
Because I'm welcome every one of you to pull up my criminal history. Someone who tried to make up some bullshit saying I'm a sexual assault person, guess what? If you're convicted of sexual assault in Texas, you have to register. Please check the registry. Please check my background in criminal history. It's not there.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I can't. I got a headache, y'all. I'm going to work backward. No, I'm going to go back to the top on these comments. I'm going to go back to the top. Okay. Sexy Mama Libra said, yes, Sean B., my heart is aching for the family. Special K said his kids were taught to be bullies. Hell, they beat him up. Shaking my head. Yes, please, y'all, hit the like button, please. Thank you. Okay, let me write that down. Oh. Fellowship. Church. Fresno. All right, got it, baby. Hello, Annette. Thank you for joining us, love. She says, his son should have kept his hands to himself, leave kids alone. Why he couldn't sit there. Exactly. Exactly. Annette says, why his son didn't keep his hands to himself. Period. Yeah. Why is this playing again? It was a different video, Sexy Mama, because the other video cut off, and so I picked up that video. It was a different person, and it was showing a different part. Annette said, we see why his son was a bully. Yes. Sexy Mama Libra says, see where he got it from? Absolutely. Nope, nothing was wrong, baby. Annette says, what was wrong with sitting under a tent when it's raining? It's what school kids do. Why bully anyone? Absolutely. Annette says, if his son was not bullying him, he would have never knew what was in his bag. You know, the whole bag thing is being debunked, Annette. I don't know if you know that, but there are some people that are saying, and I'll put it the way that they put it. If the bag was such an important part of evidence for the prosecution, why didn't they bring it in? That's what they're saying. Okay, so, you know, they're using it for a narrative, but it was never brought into court. Okay. Miss Lady says, this is terrible. The thing that's coming, the things that are coming out of his mouth. Absolutely it is. And he doing it behind the camera while he calling people keyboard gangsters and shit. He's doing it behind the camera. I bet you he won't go on tour with that bullshit. Bet he won't. Special K said that sounds nothing like forgiveness. No, it doesn't. Sexy Mama says. Miss Lady says, yes, he is, Miss Shambi. He failed his sons. Yes, he did. Yes, Sexy Mama, this is crazy work. Peanut says his previous attorney will not speak to the parents after he didn't handle the case like he should have. They paid for experts. That's good to know. Absolutely. They trying Peanut misunderstood the question. Okay. The tone, there she is. Hello, love. Peanut says the family rep said it, and he told them to have Carmelo call him about concerns. Congratulations on your... Oh, okay. I'm driving home from work. Oh, okay. Be careful, love. Stop texting. Stop that. Stop that. I'm going to spank them hands. How about that? You thought I forgot you said that to me yesterday. How would you need your hands spanked? I'm like, damn. Justice for Carmelo. Absolutely. Hashtag, what is it? Believe Carmelo. And the hashtag won't go in my comments. So just put believe Carmelo if y'all want to put it in there. Have to listen to Charleston White's response. Oh, girl, you know he gonna give it up. Oh, girl, he gonna call him all kind of things. He is. And Charleston White, you know, he's got the following and all that kind of stuff to do that. You know, they let people that's been in this thing for a long time, they let them get away with stuff that us small people, we can't get away with yet. So I'm gonna let Charleston White have that, all of that. Yeah, I saw him crying. I did. I saw him crying. Because as much of a jerk as Charleston White is, he is a compassionate man and he knows his stuff when it comes to that advocacy work that he does, that mentoring. He knows his stuff. But you piss him off and he gets stupid. And I can relate to that because so do I. Absolutely. I am too, Special K. I'm with him when he right. Dead ass. You know what I mean? Charleston White done came out his mouth with some real foul shit before, and I've heard him. Peanut said he responded already. Really? Let me go look for it then. How about that? Let me look for this. Boom, let me see. Okay.
Sister, I got a Muslim under prison where he's at right now. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. I would like to fight you on Aiden Ross brand wrist. I want to fight Austin Metcalf dad on brand wrist or in a UFC fight match. I want to fight you, boy. You know how miserable he got to be? He's worse than Carmelo. Boyfriend over there. She got an 8-bedroom house now she's never been able to afford. You fucked her credit up. You fucked her whole life up, and she's still hurt by it. Mrs. Metcalf is so fucking hurt, she won't even get on camera with you. She won't even share camera time with you, boy. If nothing else, Carmelo Anthony's father and family is still intact. The wife is still there. The mother, oh man.
Hey, big brother.
You lost your family, buddy.
Thank you.
And because of that, you lost your son. Had you been a better father, a better husband, you could have stayed in the house with him. She couldn't take it anymore. From what I hear, she was tired of justifying the black eyes and bruises.
See?
Austin pleaded with his mother to leave you long before now. He was the most angriest because he was the one had the direct impact of the abuse, the neglect. You want me to go on?
Yeah.
Do I need to go on? Friend over there.
Yeah, you do.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to hate. And I'm telling black people, nobody have a right to be mad at you.
Okay, so Charleston White has come out and apologized to the Metcalf.
I'm going to tell you right now. Charleston.
This is white people's George Floyd, by the way. Austin Metcalf is white people's George Floyd. He really died of a fentanyl overdose because the autopsy said he had fentanyl in his system, steroid use. He was just cycling off because he's off of football, but during football season, Austin is steroiding up, buddies. His dad said they excelled in every sport. So with their physical abilities and capabilities and strength, based on what they teach you in the license to carry classes, the CHL gun classes, anybody bigger than you, you can boom, 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 boom. Body size is a form of a weapon under the law. They were two.
To the Metcalf parents, if I have said anything that hurt, we already got the money set aside for appeals bond. Why? All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies, along with the dad, best friends. That's been our trump card. We've been holding, already knew that. We already got the money set aside for. God can't bless black people because black people got a heart of retribution and vengeance and violence and anger. They want to get back at white people. No wonder Dr. King them could get some things and we can't. Because Dr. King them say, hey man, don't hit them back. Hey man, don't hit them back. And those people got way more. Now this dude say, let's kill them. Let's kill them. But your kids, you hear about kids every day in the hood schools getting.
Charleston White just destroyed Carmelo Anthony's entire case.
You cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can.
When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother.
All right. Well, there it is. I know I kind of went backwards with it, but we get the point. The last thing that Charleston White said, Peanut, was he want to fight the father. He want to challenge him to a fight in the ring. That's the last thing that he said. Okay. I'm truly dumbfounded. I am dumbfounded that this guy who need to be busy grieving and being there for his family is instead choosing to go on a social media tour and disrespect the family that he acts like haven't lost anything. The least he could have done was been satisfied with the railroading that happened to this family and just gone on and help his family get through what they need to get through with the loss that they've suffered. But just like the people of his kind, all he didn't do was put on a hood and put a stake out in front of his house and burn it. That's the only thing he didn't do. So he got on social media and did it. It's the equivalence of it. It's unbelievable. Peanut said, I don't know why the family keeps trying to do crowdfunding. Charleston White told a CC they're straight as celebrities never contributed. Well, I heard out of Cardi B's mouth she want to give $5 million to a legal team for his appeal. Special case said a lot of celebrities aren't speaking up because they don't want to lose their masters sponsoring, right? They don't want to be canceled. That's what it is. You're right about that, Special K. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's crazy. It's absolutely I'm stunned. I'm serious, y'all. I did not expect this. I thought he spewed his venom in the courtroom. He got no response. He's just gonna go on. But then facts about I don't know if they're facts or opinions. I'm not sure. But things were being said about their family unit and him and his wife and their twins and how their twins are being raised and all of this kind of stuff. I just hoped that with everything that both sides have suffered through, that the grace was going to spread left and right, and everybody were going to go into their neutral corners, gone home, and just go on with their next step. Right? The Anthony family on an appeal, because everybody on earth by now knows that Carmelo was railroaded, and that the Metcalf family would just go on and get through their, deal with their grief. Go on and mourn, man. But the fact of the matter is, I had to remind myself this happened a year ago. This happened a year ago, right?
Yes, a little over a year ago.
Right. So I'm saying to myself, girl, what is you talking about? That pig done grieving. He finished. Hey, Robin, thank you for coming, boo. He mean every goddamn thing he's saying. He mean it all, Peanut.
He definitely meant every word of it. And he's not going to apologize for anything. Because even in that video, he states how many black friends he got.
Keep going, boo. I got to get some water. Keep going.
All right. I didn't even speak. My goodness. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. So I'm not exactly sure if everybody's familiar with all the updates. So what I actually have to do now is I actually have to apologize for what I said yesterday, because now that I know more, I definitely do feel bad for the parents because they really did try. And there's also another false narrative that they pulled from the money and went out and got her that Cadillac Escalade. That's not true. Her husband actually bought that for her. I think it was a birthday gift a couple of years ago. So I think she had that car, that Cadillac, since 23 for her birthday. That he surprised her with that. And they actually lived in a huge, beautiful freaking house before they was ran out of it. So I definitely do feel bad for them. When they pulled from I think it's called Go Send Go, when they never pulled all the money out from it. They pulled out enough for the GoFundMe. I mean, not for the GoFundMe, but for the defense, the attorney, and then I think the family representative said he even put money towards the expert witnesses. So there were expert witnesses, and they were supposed to have, I think he said 27 witnesses, and the defense only called 6. So they already knew where everything was going once it started, but they couldn't do anything because the trial had already started. So the only thing that you can do is either fire him and Carmelo Anthony represents himself, or just try to see if he's going to change his route and do better. At one point, there was talk that the defense was going to call um, the surviving one, the surviving little evil bully. There
Mm,
was talks that the defense was going to call him, and he never did.
mhm.
Uh, Apparently, there is, and I don't have your email. I know I sent it to another CC that I'm a mod for. I sent her that. I don't have your email to send it to you,
I'm
but
gonna
there's
put it on
also
the I'm gonna put it on the back chat. You get it before you drop down, okay?
okay. I'm gonna get it before I drop down so that way I can start sending you stuff as well. But there is a video of another guy whose sole purpose is to destroy Collin County because it is so corrupt in there. It's deeper than just this case. It is very much deeper than just this case. But regarding this case, the twins threatened to beat up cheerleaders at his own school.
Wow.
And they were supposed to be called. That was supposed to be part of the evidence to speak on the characters of these individuals.
Right.
He was calling them fat bitches. Um, he told them that both of them was like, oh, my hands are bisexual.
Mm-mm.
They work on men and girls alike.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they were actually suspended um, for those actions. And you had these girls that was reaching out. They emailed his coaches. They emailed the other staff with everything that he was doing with harassing and bullying them. And they did nothing but the little small suspension. So they lied and said that they just had a disagreement. No, that's why they got suspended. Because that little girl wasn't, them two young girls was not dropping it because he wouldn't leave them alone.
Wow. Special.
That's why.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised either. Hey, Miss White, thank you for coming in, boo. Go ahead, love. I'm listening.
So yeah, so that was going on. Oh, and so all the money was not pulled from the account. It was pulled for attorney fees, for them to pay their bills because the evil twin side of support got the dad fired from his job.
Oh,
So the mom was already a stay-at-home mom. She didn't work.
right.
So he didn't have a job, and nobody in that town is gonna hire him with everything going on right now.
So it's a whole lot. This
It's
piss
a
vinegar.
whole, it goes deeper than just this case, but this case goes a whole lot deeper than I even thought. I finally finished the rabbit hole with it. It is bad.
So let
And
me
they really did railroad him with this case.
so let me see if I get this right. There has already been drama going on with this family one way or another, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
With everybody. It doesn't even, that's why you hear people saying that it didn't start off as race,
Mm-hmm.
involving race, because they bully everybody.
Wow.
Students were really scared of these boys.
Wow. Hey,
The and the dad has been trying to silence the mainstream media, which is why it took off so much with the bloggers.
mm,
And the dad is really the reason why everybody got gag orders.
yeah, you know, you know.
And
I'm
yeah.
not surprised. Look at him.
Yeah.
Cree Conversation Lounge. Thank you for coming in, love. You're new. Welcome.
So the parents end up setting up another crowdfunding account, I think either last night or this morning. And they were asking for $1 million. And I was like, why are you asking for $1 million when it's been at least 4 celebrities that have already donated?
Right. Are we sure that it's from him?
He posted on his Facebook page.
Oh, damn.
He
Wait a
had
minute.
posted it on his Facebook page.
You mean the
And
Anthony's?
yeah,
Oh,
the dad got 2 Facebook pages. Now this is what my doggone freaking coworkers be laughing at me. Because when I even found all, the little evil twins dad page. So the dad Carmelo's dad has two Facebook pages, but he only really uses one. And the mom has a Facebook page. So she doesn't really post as much as the dad posts. Not anymore anyways, because of the hate. But he had posted the link in case anybody wanted to donate. By the time I seen it, it was up for a few hours, and it was already up to I think 7,000 or 8,000. And he was asking for 1 million. And then people started going into the comments, and people were commenting stating that donations are on pause. And it was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So eventually he ended up seeing that people, they had stopped people from being able to donate. And that organization that operates that crowdfunding sent the mom an email pretty much saying, we closed the account. We apologize, but we can't support what you're asking for. And told them that they was going to refund everybody their money.
The haters. That's what happened.
They started reporting it.
Yes, absolutely, they did.
Yeah, they started reporting it. But so that crowdfunding. So everybody keeps saying, okay, so now they done lost 3 different accounts. So they lost the GoFundMe account because, of course, you can't collect legal fees on GoFundMe.
Ooh.
And then the other one that they had the 600 in, well, over 600,000, that got closed down at the end of it. I don't know why they didn't pull the money out and just put it in a separate account. Maybe they was thinking that if they messed with it, then
they were trying to be on the level. They were trying to be, have integrity, be honest about it, and that sort of thing. That's what I'm getting from it. They didn't want to be underhanded about it. They tried to be transparent, sort of thing. And now that they're learning, they're still learning that sometimes you got to play these motherfuckers by their own rules. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I wish that they would have went on ahead and took it out and just put it in a separate account.
Absolutely.
Because now the money that was left in there, because it was still money left in there, and they was just gonna pour from it as they went. I think they were saving a lot of it in case he lost the trial, and they wouldn't have to ask for money again, and they can just pay for the appeal.
Right.
But now that's not an option anymore. Like, they're left with nothing.
Hey, Sunflower Bowl.
Wow. And then, another thing I forgot to mention. With the attorney, I can't remember if they said that the attorney refused to speak to them while the trial was occurring, or if he refused to speak to them now that it has concluded.
I agree with what you're saying, and I couldn't discern which way he meant either, because the father just said he won't talk. He wouldn't. I couldn't tell if he said he wouldn't or he won't talk.
No, he will not speak to the family. He specifically told the family, I represent Carmelo, and if he has some questions for me, he can give me a call.
Ain't that a bitch?
And he took all the money from the account and closed it.
But the thing is, Carmelo was representing a minor, because Carmelo was 17 when this happened. So technically, legally speaking, he was supposed to speak to the parents. Because when you're a minor, the investigators can't even talk to your kid without you or representation. So he was full of shit. Oh man, this couple, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. That's why when I came up, I said, let me apologize, because I actually do feel bad now. And I still agree that he should have been charged with the manslaughter. I support that. However, well, no, I can't even say that, because when I'm listening to everybody describe the video, and even the family rep, he jumped up 2 bleachers to get to Carmelo.
Exactly.
And that's shown in the extended version.
And when Carmelo was trying to get away, that he grabbed his hoodie.
Yes, I forgot about that. He yanked him up by his hoodie. He
Yes.
was in the air.
Yes.
because he was sitting down and he yanked him up.
This young man literally, Peanut, was defending
But
himself.
he was defending himself, but what makes it look bad is the words he said before. Don't touch me if you want to. And
Okay.
then when the dude said, which you ain't got no knife, you from Frisco. And he was like, oh, okay, touch me if you want to. That's what got him hemmed up.
But see, the thing is, though, in any other court of law, okay, even in Florida, that was a warning. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
When he said touch me and see what happened, or whatever verbiage he used, right?
Mm-hmm.
That still does not make a manslaughter. That still does not, that makes, listen, I don't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know what y'all do to people. Y'all know y'all bullying people. That was, I know who you are. Leave me alone. That's what that was. And then when it started becoming physical, when it went from verbal and became physical, he tried to get away. And let's not forget, Peanut, Texas is a stand your ground state.
Yeah,
he had every right to stand his ground.
I agree. But I'm just
get away.
I agree. However, with how it was presented, it's still not first degree.
No,
at the least, at the most, it's manslaughter because of how his attorney failed him. I'm just speaking now that I know more about it. I would not have voted to convict him
at all.
But they only showed that small portion of that video. They was arguing for about 7 minutes before anything ever happened. And another CC pointed this out, and I didn't think about this. It took Carmelo about a minute or less to run from the bleachers to the other side of the field to his coach before they came after him again.
Right. And they still came after him.
And then to know that that occurred, and then to also know that y'all kids sat around and filmed and watched this happen for 7 minutes. Y'all had time to go get an adult. And both of them would be free today.
And they lied saying that the deceased died in his brother's arms. That's not even true.
That's not true at all.
You see what I'm saying? So that video, that's why they did not show the video, the full, the authentic version of the video, because it wouldn't have served their narrative.
And the video actually belongs to the school. Apparently, the police went to try to obtain the whole entire database that the video was on, and the school told them no. So that's why there's two different videos circulating. There's the one that came from the school, which is the full video, and then there's one that the police took to paint the narrative that they wanted to paint.
Right.
That's the grade. That's the one that's blurry. And that they altered.
And they altered it when they enhanced Carmelo's face. They airbrushed it to get the bruises and all of that off of him. They airbrushed his neck because one of them twins had him in a headlock, in a chokehold. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Y'all understand what I'm saying? And so with me, Peanut, let's just say if I had to agree with any charge at all, it would have been involuntary manslaughter. It would have been or justifiable homicide.
I don't even know if I would go with justifiable homicide. I would probably, and you speaking in terms of crime of passion?
I'm speaking in terms of stand your ground.
I probably wouldn't even go with involuntary manslaughter. I probably would have went for the very lesser offense, which is crime of passion.
Okay. But I definitely would have been able, will you be able to watch the video? What video, babies? What y'all talking about?
No, they're not going to release the video. The attorney, what the DA's office, what the courthouse is doing right now is they have been getting mass freedom of, what is it called? Freedom of Information, the Freedom of Information Act. They've been getting mass letters of everybody requesting evidence.
Right.
that was used in trial, including they want to see both videos. A
And
lot of
so
them
now
received their
they're gonna put a gag order back on it.
no, they're not going to. This is what I was trying to say the other day when I was
Okay.
in another CC's chat, when they was like, yeah, everything's going to be released now that the case is over. This county ain't going to release nothing. And nobody wanted to listen to me. They ain't releasing nothing. And because what they're doing now, all of them are starting to slowly receive their letters today that the attorney general allegedly is involved, and the attorney general does not want this video out there. So you can't get it.
And you know why? Because they're afraid it's going to incite a riot. And what they don't understand is, unfortunately, I believe that's going to happen anyway. As more and more of all this racism trickles out, something's going to explode. Hey,
It is.
GC.
Especially if something happens to Carmelo while he's in prison, because
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
there's one TikToker who I guess has somebody in the facility that he's at, that Carmelo is at, and they're waiting for him to hit the yard, and they're saying all the Aryan Nation boys are coming.
Oh my God.
So that right there already got people up in uproar today. So every time things gets calm, they do something else.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
That's why you see Charleston White respond about, ain't nothing gonna happen to him because I got Muslim brothers there, and they already put the call in for them to make sure he's protected. That's why you have a lot of people thanking the Nation of Islam right now.
Oh my God. But see, the thing about prisons is you can't be everywhere all the time. Even once they lock in, they break them gates. You understand what I'm saying? In the dark of the night and in the silence of everything, they know it. Listen, they know how to do it. You know what I mean? My uncle was murdered in Clinton Correctional Facility. He was taken in the middle of the night to the toppest tier and dropped over. And
Oh my God.
And he was dropped over. Absolutely. Middle of the night. And they act like it was nothing. And in the morning, when the bars cracked, that's where they found him.
And even in protective custody, you got people.
That's even worse. Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're isolated. And it's really nobody to say anything. Oh man, I feel for this baby. I really do. I fear for him. For him. I fear for him. Hey lady, thank you for coming in, boo. I fear for him.
Because even the appeal can take up to 2 years to be heard, sometimes longer than that.
Absolutely. Hey Robin. Yeah.
And then you got the evil father over there that talking about he's gonna be at every parole board to make sure he never get out and all this other stuff. And then he was like, he's gonna be at every last one of them. If he's no longer here, he gonna make a video and have it pre-recorded so it can play at the hearing. Like the dad is extra. I understand you lost your son or whatever, but you just extra. Like
Right.
the reason why he got on that rant and went off even more in that video, because I'm probably about halfway through it, because it's like a 2-hour long video. He got upset because he wanted to play a video and make Carmelo watch it. And they said, you can play the video, but it's not gonna have any sound. He was talking junk throughout the whole freaking video.
Yes, he was. Hey, Buttercup.
I'm talking about the one he wanted to play in court.
Oh. Well, I can imagine. Absolutely. Yeah, I can imagine. Can't you? I mean, because I heard about what he was saying. I heard about what he was saying. Hold on, let me see, because lady sent me something.
Good evening to everyone in the chat. My apologies.
Lady sent me something a few days ago.
And it's crazy because you don't even see the mom acting crazy like this.
No, you don't. You really don't. Oh man, I think it was Lady who sent it to me. Damn. Um, somebody sent me something where this woman, oh man, I forgot her name. And she roasted the father really professionally though. Like she let him have it. Oh man, I can't find it because I can't remember who the hell sent it to me. Shit. Because I
Like
would love to read what she said. I would love to read it because ooh.
he deserves everything that he's about to get. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna feel bad if anything happens to that man.
Right. Me neither.
I'm just not, because I feel like while he's saying and trying to blame the black community for the racial divide, and he's blaming everybody. The parents never came forward and said anything. The parents did maybe 2 interviews
Exactly.
this whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so that was just crazy work to me that you're sitting here bothering these people. What they don't have to apologize to you for nothing. They ain't did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to apologize to you. Carmelo already apologized. What more you want from him?
That's what I said. They don't owe you shit.
His parents don't owe you nothing. Their job as parents is to stand behind their son regardless and be there for him.
That's right. And that's what I was saying. Like, he's got a lot of goddamn nerve to think that anybody is supposed to do anything less than what he's doing. Like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, are you serious? And he's dead serious, I'm afraid.
He is. And what now after he did that video, like you can never now not deny that he's not racist. We
That's
all thought that he was because of stupid stuff he was doing, like showing up at their press conference and everything else, like trying to bang on his chest and try to be acknowledged when y'all done did all kinds of TV interviews and everything else, and this is their one time to speak, and you trying to inject yourself and make the attention about you.
right.
How you gonna show up to their press conference? Ain't nobody showing up to your press conference trying to bully you.
Right.
And that right there is exactly why you got one son in the ground now. Because exactly what you did is exactly what he did, and he found out. Keep your hands to yourself.
Mm, 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 mm.
Like I'm not gonna feel bad at all if anything happens to him, because he is the main reason why a lot of these black content creators and celebrities are being harassed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, I think I know who sent it to me. Hold on.
He is the main freaking one why folks is being harassed, and it's sad because like I was like, man, he gotta be a maggot, he gotta be,
Mm-hmm.
and we would have found out sooner if there weren't no gag order. I agree with somebody else that said this. There should have never been no gag order, and he would have heard his son's case.
Mm, mm, mm,
If
mm.
they had not put the gag order on, we would have known exactly what type of people we were dealing with, and everybody would have known it because he would have stayed in the media space.
Right. Right.
He wants to talk about how he's a awesome father, and he effectively co-parenting with his ex-wife, this, that, and the third. No, you didn't, because if you co-parenting and y'all both was on the same page, y'all wouldn't have had two separate GoFundMe's.
Mm. And am I hearing correctly with Charleston White that they don't even live together?
No, they
Ah,
don't live together at all. She left him.
you're right. You're right. See what I mean about the
He's
hypocrisy?
a horrible person.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
He is a very horrible person, and I'm surprised ain't nobody put hands on him yet.
ma'am. Mm.
But he'll try to play like when he goes out to the public, like he's just this this great person, and he goes to church and everything else. That's why I say I'm gonna call his church, but the number ain't listed.
Right.
The number's not listed. But no, he evil. He evil. And I didn't even know that the deceased one had fentanyl in his system.
Huh. How about that?
I thought that was a rumor,
How about that?
but no, it was really true.
How about that? How about that?
Yeah, but yeah, he definitely let it out, and I don't think he done talking either.
No, he ain't done.
And then to see so many people in support of him, because his little rant is all over YouTube and Facebook.
Hey,
And to see
Kimberly.
so many people supporting him, saying he's grieving, let him get it out. Y'all done lost y'all mind, so y'all think like him too.
That's what that is. That's what that is. Absolutely.
And then
Because
the judge,
nothing, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for a motherfucker to put on blinders and act like they don't see what happened to Carmelo while acting like they're concentrating on what happened to the deceased. No, they go hand in hand, because if it wasn't for the deceased, we wouldn't be talking about Carmelo. I'm not going to let anybody forget that shit.
that part. Had he had just minded his business and went and got an adult, if somebody was big enough to go get an adult, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. But they were doing what their father taught them to do.
And there needs to be a law passed that if the first thing you do is pick up your phone and start recording, you should be charged with something too, because all of them could have stopped this.
That's right.
Somebody could have went and said something. Somebody could have went and got an adult to diffuse the situation, but they all stood around, and the ones that won't stand around was involved in bullying Carmelo.
Absolutely.
It's in the video.
The accessory law needs to be expanded. Complicit, accessory, before or after the fact, it needs to be expanded. There needs to be some mitigation to that. Absolutely.
And
You are
then
absolutely correct.
and then for the nerve of him to keep saying and hounding in how nobody on the Anthony side has ever taken accountability. He literally said that day that he did it. Your side is the only one that's not taking accountability, you fat hog.
Absolutely. The hairy kind.
You the only one.
The boars. Yep, the boars.
It's just crazy to me. And then he's so mad at how much money they raised. Why? Because you couldn't do it? Yours ain't do nothing?
Because he couldn't do it. Because all the money in the world won't bring his back. Absolutely. And he's going to spew out of his shithole talking about, I forgave them for me. You ain't forgave a goddamn thing. When you forgive somebody, you don't still have all that piss and vinegar.
Talking about, I just wanted to pray with them.
Oh,
I don't want to pray with you either.
See, they're not taught to be careful who pray with or for you. They're not taught that. But he was full of shit when he said it. He was full of shit. That was sarcasm. Like when I said we want you to come to the cookout. We want to give you a nice big hug.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, Ms. Wanda. I definitely said I was gonna call the church because I want to know if they thought that his behavior yesterday was okay. I want to know, and I want to speak to his pastor. Are you okay with his behavior and the things he said about the parents and the Black community and the racism mark by calling him watermelon? What is it? Watermelon felon.
Yeah.
I want to know if that's how you feel because you literally have Black members in your church.
Thank you, Summer Mommy.
So if he feels that way and you have Black members in your church, how are you treating those Black members? The whole town raises his head. I don't even understand why why black folks in that area ain't even create their own black-owned businesses and stayed on their side. Because that's what it's given. I
Lady,
feel like I'm in the 60s.
a girl, hello.
I feel
That's
like I'm
what
in the
I was talking
60s.
about earlier.
The
That's
more I look into this county, I feel like I am in the 60s.
and these sundown towns are exactly that. They are.
And
Peanut.
at this point, the only person that's left to speak on the case and show their hatred with a smile is the doggone prosecutor. He the only one that got to come out now. The doggone freaking evil ass daddy that came out. The judge that issued up something, thinking and smiling with his red tie on. So you already know he MAGA. Every time I see a red tie and you smiling and like this is funny, like you a celebrity or something,
It was
you MAGA, the
it was
daddy MAGA.
it was subliminal. That blue suit with the white shirt with the red tie, that's subliminal.
That was a message.
Absolutely. That's exactly what that was. See, people, we got to see what they ain't deliberately, what they think. We have to start seeing what they think we don't know.
They probably all go to the same damn church. So yeah, I'm calling the damn church house. Let me find that number. I ain't gonna email you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna get your number in the phone book. I can guarantee you.
That was a whole message. And his asshole was hurting so damn bad he couldn't sit still. Okay, y'all see that fruitcake just bouncing from one ass cheek to the next? Because I saw it. Yeah, I mean, time for a little bit of comic relief here. I saw the little fruitcake bouncing from one side to the other. He couldn't get comfortable in that damn thing for nothing in the world. Because the questions started getting more and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
I
Lady,
wanted to punch his squirrel looking bottom row teeth the fuck out.
Who is Kyle Rittenhouse? Who is that?
That's the damn freaking crazy ass minor white boy that drove to go unalived in protesters that his mama took across the doggone state lines with a doggone rifle.
Oh.
And he unalived 2 white protesters,
Mm-hmm.
and he got found not guilty.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think it was a George Floyd protest.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I remember now, lady. I just didn't know his name, but I remember now.
And then there's the other, I think he was 17. Was he 17? It was another white teenager that was doggone freaking poking people at school, and somebody died, and he only got 10 years.
Wow. It's the and see, y'all, that's why I was fussing the way I was fussing earlier. Because these motherfuckers keep doing this shit because one incident that is not justly, if they don't, I'll put it this way. Every incident that does not get the kind of consequences that their crime warrants, all they become is emboldened by it. And the next fucker does something even more egregious. And then so on and so on. And as long as we keep doing nothing, it's going to continue.
And that's another thing. Because I think I was on your panel that night too. I ain't never seen in all the cases that I've been studying. Because even before I started bringing it to YouTube, I used to do this type of stuff with my mother. I ain't never seen someone transferred to prison so fast.
Girl, listen.
I have never in my life seen that. Like, usually you never know when they're going to ship you out for security reasons. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was just like, it might have been my life. That's why I was just like, I don't understand why his head is shaved. They only do that when you first get to prison.
Yeah, that was your life because you showed us that.
Because I was just like, I don't even understand why his head is shaved. Come to find out, they literally shipped him to prison.
Yes.
And I was just like, that right there, that process takes anywhere between 2 weeks to a month.
Yes.
I knew somebody in the county because I was just like, I got to call and check on his mom too from that case. I was just like, he's still in the county. She said he's still there. I said, what is taking them so long? She said they don't have any beds. I was
That-
just like, oh my God, they
Here in
really ain't playing. I was like, they really ain't playing with this prison system. Everybody going to jail. You ain't got no bed.
right, right. Here locally or the surrounding areas, we've had some guys sit at the county jail for 2 or 3 years because there were no beds. Literally going back and forth. And see, here in New York, at least in upstate New York, Western New York, once your trial starts, they don't take you back and forth to the prison. They keep you at the county, right? That's first and foremost. But what I'm talking about is some of these guys were literally housed at the county because there was nowhere to send them.
I've seen people that had, especially when a few years ago, we're probably talking about a few years ago when the prison system was booming. Like every day was sending everybody to jail. And they literally would just let people that had like 2 years or less just pull their time in the county because there was no room in the prisons. There was no room. So to know that within 24 hours, matter of fact, they moved them that night, I think.
I think so.
It was that night. And I was just like,
Yeah.
what in the world? You
Yeah.
moved him to prison that freaking. I have never seen
Already had
anything
it
move
all.
that fast.
They already had it all set up.
And then it's like, he's not even in an intake. Typically, you go to intake first, they do your security assessment. Like, I broke down the whole process of
Medical
how it was going to
assessment, all
go.
of that. Yes.
And they skipped all of it.
Yes. They take down names and numbers of your family, anybody who lives nearby, and all that's just in case you escape. They know where to go look for your tail. You know what I'm saying? And all of that kind of stuff.
That part, and they evaluate your security. I even said that he's probably gonna go straight to max because of the charge. Like I broke down every freaking thing, and they completely avoided all of that and sent that joker straight to the facility he was gonna be assigned to. That's why everybody was. I was trying to figure out like how y'all know where he going already. The joker ain't even been to intake. You're
Yeah.
supposed to go to intake. There's literally prisons designed to just and process you.
Yes, it's called classification.
Yeah, like there's literally that. And then you get assigned to prison
Yeah.
based off your classification. No, they didn't even do that.
That's what happened with Jarvis Butts. He went from the county downtown. Once he was sentenced, he went to, I believe it was Jackson unit. That's where he was going for classification. And that's where he met his demise. He did not make it to the max where he was going with that 35 to 60 year sentence he had.
But even he was down there for at least a week before they moved him.
He was there for 10 years. He was at the classification unit for 10 days. He was there for 10 days before he met his demise. He had moved from county. They moved him from county shortly after his sentence. When, I don't know. But yeah, he at least made it to classification though. It didn't skip like it did with Carmelo. I understand what you're saying. Absolutely. But that's because it was already all set up.
That part, and even with Butts, he still waited for a bed. They made up a whole bed for Carmelo.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm just like
Legos.
Yeah, so now I'm just like, is he in protective custody or did y'all just throw him out there?
Ooh-wee. I know what was sent to me yesterday. It doesn't say that it was protective custody. Let me see if I can pull it up and maybe share it to the screen.
And I don't play it. My cousin had me so fearful when he went to prison and Texas was trying to call him back for violating his probation because he ended up catching a case here in North Carolina. And he was on probation from Texas, but Texas released him to North Carolina. Texas was trying to pull him back to serve their time plus his time here, but they wanted their time served first. And I was just like, oh my God, I hope he don't go. Because that young lady's family was waiting for him. Texas is a set up state. They will deliberately put you in a place if you got the right money. So as much as Texas gives back to veterans, because I was looking into going to that state, it don't benefit us
At all. At all. It don't.
It's just sad. Like, and you want to feel bad for the loss of life, but the dad make it very hard to.
Mm-hmm.
Like he
Oh,
make it very hard to feel bad.
I'm marking out names.
And
before I
then
post.
when you hear other statements from students that the doggone freaking attorney had this whole entire time. Matter of fact, let me send that to you right now, since you pulling up stuff. Let's see. Oh God, I don't want to open up my security cameras. Let me see.
Right, boo. Got to be more careful.
Let me see. Oh, I got to go to my scent. Let me go to my scent first. And he actually, this one that I'm about to email to you now, he actually, I can't call, don't call me right now. He actually has a bunch of videos regarding that county. I'm not exactly sure if he got disbarred or not, like everybody's trying to say he has. I didn't really pay attention to see if that was really true or not, because I'm like, I don't even care if you did or not, dude. Just move forward with what you want to talk about.
Right.
Uh, but let me see. Let me put you in here. So you should have that email shortly.
Okay. I'm still getting these photos together because I'm about to show y'all this. What was sent to me.
Go back. Let me see. I don't even know if he'll want, if when Carmelo gets out, I don't even know if he'll want to be an attorney. He probably won't even want nothing to do with the court system. My
Right.
only prayer is that he doesn't come out institutionalized.
Good Lord.
That's my only prayer. I really, because he's still very young.
Uh-huh.
He's still so young. He's only 19.
Just
Like,
turned 19.
he just turned 19. Like, he's only 19, and all the life lessons that are detrimental to being a successful individual will be taught behind prison walls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
His mentors will be telling him how to stay safe.
Yeah.
He might get lucky and get an old head that may be speaking life and love into him. He might be, but then he might get a crew that is just trying to teach him how to defend himself and how to survive. Because when you pull up his information and you look at his projected release time, your heart just drops.
Can y'all see this on the screen? Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. If y'all can, it'll be bigger on television than it is on your cell phone. Okay?
Have you
But I'm
started
showing,
sharing yet?
huh?
Have you started sharing yet?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on my end.
I'm sorry. It's up there.
Oh, let me see. Let me put you on. Let me put you on the TV and just mute it.
Yeah.
That video is going to, it's going to be hard for the video to surface. And I'm just going to say that because they only allow people to come in and view it. Let me see, because I don't see anything.
It's up there. Y'all see it, right?
Does the chat see the information she posted?
Do y'all see it? Lady, you see it?
Let's-
Because it's up there. I know I see it. Lady says she sees it.
Oh, okay. I see. I see her. I see her saying it now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna meet so you can go ahead then.
Hey, Marcella. No, I'm just showing the paperwork. I'm just showing the information that they're saying where he is, his DIN number, all that kind of stuff. That's all I'm showing. And the unit where they say he's going to be. And this guy, this warden is supposed to be, because his last name is Metcalf, he's supposed, I don't know if people are just jumping out on a limb because they had the same last name.
No, that's really his cousin.
Okay, well then there it is. There's the information right there on the screen.
No, that's really his cousin. And that was acknowledged by the family representative. No, that's really his cousin. And they had found out the information before he was moved there, and they stopped it, and he was moved somewhere else. But no, that's really his cousin.
Okay.
Now somebody was saying it was his brother, but the family representative came out and said no, that is really the cousin.
Okay. I am going to enhance that so it'll be a little bigger. Not so hard
Okay,
to
I
see.
see it now. I just don't see it on StreamYard, but I see it on my TV.
Okay. There it is. Okay. The Bird Unit. Talon Metcalf, 21 FM 247 Huntsville, 77320. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where he was supposed to go. That's not where he's at now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's where he was supposed to go, and they intercepted that, and he's somewhere else now. I
Because,
forgot
because the information got out there.
because the family found out that's where he was going. I can't remember who found out and notified the family, but
Uh-huh.
somebody found out, notified the family, and they started working with activists and everything else like that to stop him from going to that facility. But no, it was originally planned for him to go there.
Okay, got you. Got you. Okay.
So he's not there. He ended up going somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Oh,
Yeah, I forgot where he's at because they did post information on how to donate to his books and stuff if they want to put
because
money on his books.
I remember we were saying, why would they send him to the town where death row is? Like, why they doing that?
Yeah, that right there made me immediately raise my eyebrow up because I was just like, "Ooh, that's kind of sketchy right there. Why would you do that?"
Yeah. Oh. Mm. Oh my God. All I know is I had to cuss him out publicly. I still didn't get a chance to do it the way that I want to. But y'all, when I heard that fucker spewing that shit he was spewing, man, my soul wouldn't even sit right. It wouldn't. I ain't playing. Okay.
No,
I
they are not.
I
They are
just
not keeping his location hidden at all. I'm so sorry. I seen a question.
no, that's okay. I've just been sent something else. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, they are not keeping his location hidden. Um, he actually started getting too much money at one point, and they ended up freezing his account because he had got too much money that day.
Yeah, you can't have but so much money on your books.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Pack unit. I don't know where it's at, but I definitely remember seeing the pack unit.
I'm about to share it as soon as I can. I don't know why it's not. Hold on, let me screenshot. Oh my goodness, this poor fella.
I definitely did see Ricky Smiley speaking on it. And another attorney as well. And then he accepted some calls and things like that. So I definitely did see Ricky Smiley's interview pertaining to it. The Breakfast Club spoke about it as well.
Yeah, the parents did an interview with the young lady there. I think this is it. Okay. There it is, yeah. This is supposed to be updated. There's his information, y'all.
2061. Oh, 2061.
He has his TDCJ number. That's his DIN number, y'all. Y'all want to send him some money, packages. Now, I know when it comes to Texas, there is a catalog that you can't send cards. You have to do it through a catalog. So if you guys ever feel it in your heart to show him some love, go on the TDCJ website and it will direct you how to show that love.
You know one thing I'm afraid of though, Miss Shawn?
Huh?
My one thing that I'm afraid of is that they're going to do what they did to R. Kelly. You know, they blocked R. Kelly from anytime anybody would send money, it would go straight to his restitution.
Yeah, that's true. That's why. Well, okay, that is.
I'm afraid they might do that to him.
Oh, it's gonna be done. That's an absolute fact, right?
It's Texas.
Now, they're supposed to only take a percentage. They're supposed to, but if the person don't know that the money is there, they can't keep an eye on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, when you guys feel it on your heart, go to the TDCJ website. You can always send packages. You can always order him stuff, and they can't withhold what you've. Well, I won't say they can't. They're not supposed to. You know, toiletry, whatever is allowed on their website. You want to help, just go on that website. Food, health and beauty aids, all that. Blankets, sheets, all that kind of stuff. Clothing, underwear, socks, t-shirts, that kind of stuff. You can do it from the website. That way, they can't. There's no money for them to keep.
Parole eligibility 2043. We only in 2026.
We only in 26, baby. We only in 26. Yeah, we're only in 26. Like I said yesterday, he got to do at least 17
and a half.
Yeah, because that's 05 and that's 11.
But I kept saying, I was like, they're going to give him 18 to 30. I mean, they gave him 35. I kept saying it. Once that guilty verdict came back, I was like, they're going to make sure he served at least 17 because that evil Joker was 17, and they're going to give him enough time to where he can get out and he's not going to be able to reproduce. Because that evil Joker is not able to reproduce.
Lady, what do you mean? And he been maxing out daily. What do you mean by that?
Oh, on the donations.
Okay.
Or well, I can't say donations, but on putting money on his books.
Got you.
But another thing that you guys have to think about as well, while everybody's trying to make sure that he has all his necessities in there as far as toiletry and everything else by adding money to his books, you guys can also figure out how to put money on the phone line so he can keep calling home.
That's true. In fact,
when you max out one, you can never max out on that phone.
Listen, in fact, if you guys really want to, we can find out a Cash App or something to the mother and father. Send it that way. That way they can keep the money on the phones. Now, if you want to send it to the unit, listen. All I'm saying is, it is a fact that any money that comes through that unit, that correctional facility, TDCJ, anywhere in Texas, to a person, to an inmate that owes restitution, that's where it's going to go. That's where it's going to go. It's not going to go on the phone. I'm telling y'all that.
Yeah, I didn't know that was on the books for Texas. That's what I was saying. Like, as soon as as fast as they moved him, I was just like, I wonder if they're going to R. Kelly him with that restitution.
Yeah. They're going to do their damnedest to have him living as destitute as possible.
And then not only that, Miss Shawn, I didn't think about this either. He doesn't even know how to use and how to request things. So he has to rely on someone else to guide him and teach him that process and hope that they don't take advantage of him himself.
And so hopefully what Charleston White said is true, that the Nation of Islam in there will help to mentor him through it all and protect him, for that matter, as much as they can. Because let's be clear, y'all, and I never want y'all to forget this. The inmates run the prisons. The correctional officers just walk around. They are not going to put themselves in the line of fire in harm's way. They're not doing it. The inmates run the prisons. Contraband or otherwise, drugs, all of that.
Oh, you about to make me cry.
So, I hope that the Nation of Islam, because they know about it, they know. And so I hope they gather around this young man. Man, don't let nothing touch him, Lord. Don't let nothing touch him.
It feels like forever, and it ain't even been a week.
No.
It's been days.
Yeah. It's been days. Yes, Special K. Let's keep Carmelo and his family in prayer. Yes, Sunflower, it makes me sad too. It makes me sad. But I just hope.
I got one question.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure if you know. I don't know. And I wish that this question would have been asked when the family finally spoke up. And maybe I might go to the representative of the family and ask him, because now I understand why he didn't pay me any attention when I asked why they don't just open up a bank account to where donations come in, because they've already had a bad experience with the bank regarding the attorney.
Yeah.
So I can understand that now. And I wonder, did the family request a speedy trial or did the state do this?
Well, I know per the law, and we always have to remember that Texas.
Because there's people down here with doggone murder charges, and they've been down there for about 2 or 3 years.
Yes, per the law, it's the defendant's choice for a bench trial, which would be with the judge and no jury, a jury trial, speedy or not. It's supposed to be up to the defendant. However, let's not forget, this happened last year.
It happened, but they've been prepping for this trial. The judge said himself they've been prepping for this trial for 6 months. It won't even
That's
a year.
lingo. That's lingo, baby. That's lingo. They have been.
It ain't even been a year. So that's what I want to know. Like, did Carmelo request a speedy trial? Because that's the defendant's right to request a speedy trial. Did he request this, or did the state just do it?
That's a good question. All I'm saying is, per the law, it's supposed to be the defendant's choice. However, this is Texas, right? The other thing is, like you just said, the judge said they've been prepping for this for 6 months. Yes, they have.
Did he
All
say
that
6 or was it
underhanded,
8?
let me say this, all that underhanded, backstabbing, sneaky, unethical bullshit for the reason why that young man was carted up out of there the same goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? All of this was put in place step by diabolical step so that it looked inconspicuous. But
You
it was
should have cussed
all
me out. You should have cussed me out the other day. You should have cussed me out and told me I had it wrong.
I had to let you get there, baby. I had to let you get there.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
they've been setting this baby up for 6 months. Yes, they've been putting the play in motion for 6 months.
Now, see, now everything comes full circle. Everything comes full circle. You've been planning this. You've been speaking to, by the judge's own knowledge from his interview. You done spoke to the DA. You spoke to other judges
Mhm.
that made sure that their case was heard on Zoom
Yeah.
just for this case. You spoke to the sheriff's department. You spoke to the city police. You spoke to so many people and smiled as you were speaking about how many people you spoke about, and then said that this case right here should be the standard for high profile cases moving forward. What is that?
That is
What is
racism.
that?
That's
Because
racism.
now, because
That's
now,
Go ahead.
because now in hindsight, we know that you literally shipped him out to prison within 24 hours.
Yes. That's racism talk for this is how you handle them boys.
This how you hang a nigga.
Yes. This is how you do it in 2026. This is how you do it.
Mm.
That was code language. This is how you do it. This is the standard. The stencil. Trace it. Copy it. Do it. Uh-huh. And motherfuckers want to get mad at me and throw hate in my comments telling me to shut the fuck up.
Who doing that?
Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Girl. And they're our people. Yes, boo. Yes. Motherfuckers in my comments telling me to shut the fuck up. Our people. And I don't mean black people. I mean people over here in this sector.
That's the crazy part, because it literally could be you tomorrow.
You understand me? Do you understand me? Telling me to shut the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I was on YouTube and saw these videos. Because I was just checking my analytics. Mm-hmm.
Miss Sean, did you see the email about the cheerleaders?
Hold on, let me look. Girl, I forgot. Let me look. I'm looking right now. Okay.
While they telling you to shut the fuck up, play that doggone interview with the pertaining to them cheerleaders, because the guy got the emails that the cheerleaders sent and who they sent it all to. Folks is tired of this family. This family reminds me of the Murdaughs from South Carolina. And I'm not exactly sure if you remember that case, but that's the one that unalived his son and his wife
From
South Carolina.
Somebody from the last name Patterson sent me something. Let me see. I'm looking.
Yeah, it was an email that I sent.
Right, I'm in my email. I'm looking.
Let me see if it sent. It should have sent. Make sure it didn't kick back, because I did a copy and paste.
It might be in my no, that's too long ago. Okay, let me look in my spam.
Oh, I didn't send a subject, so.
Oh.
It's gonna come from. Well, it's just that. Well, you probably don't know what my legal name, last name Hargrove.
I know I was on your Facebook page, bro.
Oh God.
Was. Was. Okay, let me
I'll
come up.
be having more people on my Facebook than YouTube. That's why I said I need to start spending a little bit more time over here.
Okay, yep. Let me see. I got something very respectfully. That's you. Yep, I see your name. Now let me see. Show image. Come on. I don't know why it's not opening.
Yeah, so this guy is starting to get a lot of information regarding people that have been complaining about those boys.
Okay.
He has spoken, yeah, he's spoken on the court system and everything.
Metcalf bully files.
Yes.
Got it.
And he did 2 separate videos about these cheerleaders. So once you open it, you can go down a rabbit hole.
Let's take a look here. Okay, this is from the cheerleaders, right? Okay. Hunter, get my purple from Carmelo pen. Hunter, fat bitch. He said to them, I don't know what triggers his rages. We see the Metcalfs act out time and time again. Plural. See that plural right there? Tap, tap, tap. After they left Canes, one of the other football players told us Hunter said his hands were bisexual, implying that he would not only hit guys but also girls. Tap, tap, tap. The only question now, this is clearly exculpatory evidence for Carmelo, right? And it's part of a larger mosaic. So the only question now is whether or not Judge Roach granted a limiting motion on it, or whether Mike Howard sold Carmelo Anthony down the river on his own volition. Okay? So let's take a look at it, right? That's where I said it. And see, that's it right there. I said it. I always carry expert witnesses. There's some of the other things he didn't do, and that was just off the top of my head at the moment, right? Okay? Mike, tell us the story, man. That's why I asked today for all the motion hearings. I want to know what came up. Yeah, level up, brother. There's Mike Campbell. He's an attorney. He outed this information, right? Because there's where the email chain went to the Frisco people, all right? What they're doing is they're making Carmelo the fall guy. They're protecting scholarships from all these people who were involved in criminal activity. That's my statement. That's what I believe. And so once all these ball players are involved, they're not going to get these scholarships again. They made the Negro the fall guy. And I'm telling some people about this that are very high in the sports world about this. You don't need to know who they are. If you're smart, you'll figure it out.
Michael Campbell.
But you're not smart, so you just have to wait. That's it right there. There it is. There's the fat bitch. All of it, right? Go back, get your email addresses off these people. These are the people who should be held accountable right there, and probably more. Tap, tap.
I'm going to his this is on, y'all can find this on Christopher King. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's sick of this family. He's telling everything.
So if y'all go on Facebook, look up Christopher King, and all of this is there.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another installation of KingCast. Illegality, corruption, journalism, things of that nature. This is the Brady Bunch. It's the way they became the Brady Bunch. I won't sing it for you, but listen here. These people are not necessarily Brady in terms of, law enforcement in general, but they committed Brady-type offenses by omission. These are all the coaches that were CC'd on the email from the cheerleaders that got ignored about how violent and threatening the Metcalf twins are. Hunter and Austin Metcalf, offspring of Megan and Jeff Metcalf. Those ones. Let's start here with Brandon. I think it is win, long live Well, Austin Metcalf is not living long because he's a bully just like his brother, okay? That's a fact, at least according to these cheerleaders and probably more, all right? Alexander Ruiz, Trevor Baxter, Brian Ballard, Cam Austin, Jeff Jackson, all of you must immediately allocute for Carmelo Anthony's immediate release and habeas, because God knows there was no elocution in that case. Right? When Mike Howard made none of those students who testified as to ultimate issues of fact as to murder and as to provocation without objection, and then turned around later to try to play a hero and ask the judge for an objection later. The horse has long left the barn, Mike, you know that, okay? You also protected yourselves against emotional distress claims by cheerleaders, and you're busted, and you did it all to protect your ranking and your scholarship from collegiate entities. It's foul. Here are some of the exchanges there. You know, the fat bitch comments. And this was had Mike had this for like maybe a year, right? You know, people are embarrassed. This is just unbelievable, right? Yeah. And then this part here, getting out of hand. Another player said that Austin's hands were bisexual, meaning he would not only hit guys, but also hit girls. You know, we want this to stay confidential because I fear for what they would do if they find out or if they know, okay? What part of that is unclear? And why would you ignore it? Why would you ignore it? There, it's a little clearer now. It's getting out of hand. All of it. And these cheerleaders, they got claims on you, and I will help them find counsel, and I'll run second chair. That's right, pro bono. That's right. I waited till just now to get my license back because I knew that I would find something filthy in this case, and I sure did. Mike Howard, you owe the Anthony family more than an apology. If the facts are as I believe them to be, well, you need an investigation, and you may need to turn over your license. Maybe you should be doing some of the time that Melo's doing. You took a lot of money from the family, and I haven't seen any results. So I'm going to withhold ultimate judgment until I get those documents that I requested from the court. Okay? There's your Strickland ruling. Standard. And here is, what did I do with it? There it is. That's what I requested today, along with the timestamp copy I sent in requesting for the trial exhibits the other day. A copy of or access to each and every exhibit used at trial, every proposed exhibit, every filing of transcript and argument and decision on motion practice, the entire trial transcript, the actual courtroom video. Okay? That's it. Yeah, guess my phone number was down there. So it is. You know, call me. I'm here.
I know that's
I have
right.
nothing to hide, but they do.
Ooh.
End of story.
Bye. He said bye. Whoa.
Yeah, he goes in like he is sick of this county. He used to practice. He used to be a practicing attorney in that county. So I guess he did just get his bar license. He just got his license back, and this is what he's going to use it to fight for from now on, moving forward.
Ooh,
No, he's not. Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, he ain't playing. And yeah, he's not playing. And I don't know how you. I don't know if do you mention other CCs over here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure if you remember. I think it was what, day 2 of the trial. Day 2. I can't remember if it was day 2 or day 3 when they kicked Gerald from the NCB, when they kicked him out of the courtroom. And as soon as I seen him over there, I was like, "Oh Lord, please behave, Gerald. Please behave," because Gerald is a firecracker. Gerald is a firecracker. Sometimes he gets stories right, sometimes he gets them wrong. But as soon as I seen him there, I said, "You know better, because you from North Carolina. You know you deal with towns like this. You know better, so don't go in there acting crazy." So they kicked him out the courtroom. And once they kicked him out the courtroom, when he left, he said that he was going to make their life a living hell. He said he was going to out all of them, from the prosecution to the defense to the judge to the deputies that was in there that day. He said that he was going to do that, and he did that. So I forgot the young lady's the elder's name, because I can't say young lady. I forgot the elder's name, but she is very prominent in the Texas area, and she travels, and she's an activist out here that defends families and everything else. Well, she showed up and she read everything that Gerald sent her. And that's in regards to the information on the DA. The DA had a federal lawsuit for sexual harassment.
Yes.
And then the doggone freaking judge with his child abuse charges, like, and she said, yeah, this came from the NCB. I was just like, God dang it, Gerald.
Yes.
But he said he was gonna wait until he left Texas to put it out. And he waited until he got to North Carolina and he sent everything out. So I'm just like, what else you got? What else you got? Because I'm pretty sure it's more.
Carmelo gonna be the one, man. Carmelo is going to be the one. Absolutely, man. I need some purple in the chat, y'all. Make it rain, baby. Give us some purple rain, y'all, please. They said purple was his favorite color. That's what his father and his mother said. Please put some purple in the chat for Carmelo. He gonna be the reason, man. He's gonna be the reason. But we got to do our part, y'all. I'm serious, Peanut. I'm feeling this damn boycott and it won't get off me.
I've been boycotting, sis. I mean, I started doing the child case. So it's gonna be too easy for me to do it for this one. It's too easy for me to do it this one. And I understand what you were speaking of the other night when you was just like, everything just don't need to be put out there, because that's exactly what his family is saying now. They are not putting anything else on social media. They're going to be doing everything low key. Because every time they do that, they keep getting shut down. And it's disappointing and it's heartbreaking.
And that's why we need to shut down. We need to show them how we can shut down.
Yes, but we also still have to, our main focus should be the people in that community as well, because y'all need to go vote. Y'all ain't voting, y'all ain't showing up for jury duty, y'all ain't doing nothing. The only thing we can do right now where we're at is change our local areas and make our voices heard that way. We can't do nothing there if y'all ain't voting, because who's to say who's on that Supreme Court when it goes up for review?
I get it. Now, please hear me out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it voting season right now?
Yes, we got an election coming up in November. Lot of the primaries, a lot of the primaries already happened, and a lot of people didn't show up for primaries.
Peanut, listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
That's November. Do you know how many of us can be gone by then? I'm talking about next month. I'm talking about this month. I'm talking about tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to wait till November. I don't. I'm simply talking about a blackout. I'm simply talking about everybody staying home. Not marching, not giving any excuse for any of them hoods to go out there and set fires to blame us for it, right? For the reason why the police come out and start harassing us for doing our civil rights, which is protesting. They make it something that it's not, right? For the troublemakers and all of them to come out and make it something that it's not. You know, just stay home. Blackout. You know what a blackout is. Everybody does.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
And listen, And so listen, when we do that, because I refuse to say if, but when we do that, the polls could possibly look differently. You understand what I'm saying? That blackout can be so effective that the polls are even affected, because we will have convinced people, look at the power that we have. We really do have power. Excuse me. That is all I'm saying. Don't do nothing. Stay home. Close the door. Close the curtains. Don't do shit. Don't go to work. Don't go to the store. Call off. No matter who you are, no matter what your position is. It don't matter. All that matters is showing them that you matter. Your voice matters. Your mere existence matters. And we can do that by staying home. That's all I'm saying. And when we do that, we will have affected the polls. Because now we done got their attention. They like, wait. Okay, listen, black folks and everybody who support them, we sorry. Can y'all please come spend y'all money? We sorry. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's just that simple.
I get that. And that's where because we did this already. So I don't mind the blackout. My thing is, we spoke about this already, and we came to the conclusion that one big one will work. And then, because that was my compromise. Okay, we're going to do one big one, but it still needs to be staggered. It still needs to be staggered, in my personal opinion.
Absolutely, I agree.
It still needs to be staggered, because one day is not going to be felt. One day is not going to be felt at all. So that's why I'm saying, like, get together in your community and make things and figure it out from there. But I did see a question that I would like to answer, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. Go.
There was a question that said, aren't there votes in the summer? You literally have to keep track of everything. You literally have to keep track, because there was literally an election a couple of days ago. I forgot what state it was, but there literally was an election a couple of days ago for that was a primary election, and the main election is in November. So what a lot of these people are saying is that when you don't show up to vote, and or you're not researching people that you're voting for, and you're not showing up for jury duty, or you're trying to get out of jury duty, this is what we get. So all I'm saying is, you can do both at the same time.
That's a fact.
You can do both at the same time. You can get out here and vote. You can start researching people before you vote. I'm big on, because I do inmate voting, I'm very big on researching the person, because voting history is public record here in the state of North Carolina. I can see if you're trying to run as a Democrat now when you've been a Republican for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. That's just a mask. Y'all don't be fooled by that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
I can see
be fooled
that.
by that.
I can see if you flip flop. It's public. And some of the things that are public, I need us to open our mind frame and our train of thought process to start taking advantage of public information the same way they are. They take advantage of that public information, and then they turn around and try to use it against us. Just like what they're doing with the family representative. Yes, he has had, and he's acknowledged it. He has a past. He has never denied that. But now he is actually doing great things, and you're taking that past for it to be used against him.
That's okay.
Which is foul, because All
because
y'all,
in
all
turn,
y'all got everybody over there in the Metcalf family got doggone charges.
exactly,
They done pulled the mama's record and everything else.
exactly.
She was on drugs at one
That's what I
point.
was about to say. Because in turn, while they're pointing fingers at him, all the rest of them fingers is pointing back at their ass, and their asses is getting uncovered. You understand what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen. Yes, yes, sexy mama Libra. She said his family has a long fight ahead of them, but God keep them in your loving arms. Amen. 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 But listen, guys, if y'all want to know the specifics about election times within your local, state, or federal jurisdictions, all you got to do is Google it. It's right there. I live in such and such zip code or such and such area code. What are the voting times for my area? That's all you got to do. That's it. Get you a highlighter and highlight those dates on your calendar and act accordingly. That's all you got to do. It's easy to find out because it is. It's very important. It is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that judge was an elected official. That DA, elected official.
Collin County is also a sundown town.
It is.
It is. And I am not even remotely fantasizing about shutting down a sundown town. Nope, that's not what I'm saying. Let me be clear. What I am saying is we need to get the attention of the folks with money, with businesses, because those are the ones that pay. They are the ones who pay the lobbyists that get these folks elected.
Mm-hmm.
It's the money behind these people. It's the backdoor deals that are made to get these laws passed. Without that money, they don't have a voice. We hit their pockets. We take the volume down tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we're walking around with our heads held down, they are emboldened to act like this jackass was acting in these videos. We can't let that keep happening, y'all. I ain't built like that. I'm not. Y'all see I'm stupid. I want to do something. I need to do something.
Y'all know I'm a hothead. I'm just being nice because it ain't my platform.
Man, I'm fucked up about this, man. I don't like my hands being tied. I don't. That's why I made my channel 18 or older. Cause man, shit, if I want to fucking cuss, I'm gonna goddamn cuss.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be telling me I can't cuss because kids might see it. Man, shit, get your kids out the room. This ain't for them.
It's adult time. Put them back at the plastic table. It's adult time.
Man, listen, this grown folk conversation, okay? You know what I mean? So, man, shit, man, we got to do something. By doing absolutely nothing. It don't get no better than that. Sometimes, I don't know if y'all remember John Lewis. Do y'all know who John Lewis is?
Yes.
What was his favorite term? Good trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get into that. Good trouble. It's time to get into that good trouble. You're going to tell me you can't call off work one goddamn day, but they can kill us every goddamn day? What? You can't call off work one goddamn day, but they can lock us up frivolously every fucking day? They gave Carmelo more time than a career professional sex offender.
Yeah, because they be walking around. I don't know how it is in your state, but in my state, they typically just get off on probation. Unless somebody is seriously hurt or deceased.
Listen, let me tell you something.
They typically walk away with probation in my town.
We have men in New York State that are sexually assaulting and mutilating children, and they get sentenced to 10 years. I meant it when I said these motherfuckers get more. They gave Carmelo more time than they give these nasty motherfuckers.
Drug dealers get more time than pedophiles.
You understand me? Come on. Come on, man. We got to do something, y'all.
We do. You have a question. Let me see. I think I missed it. Let me go back and see if I seen it.
So when he get
yeah.
when he get a new trial, can charges be brought up on the lying kids and brother? Just asking. Yes, if they can be found to have committed perjury, absolutely. That's called perjury because they lied under oath. Absolutely, charges can be brought up. Absolutely.
I doubt that will happen unless someone outside of that county steps in, which is why I think that's why I'm trying to figure out why. What I just said this name earlier. What the heck did I say? I ain't even gonna be able to view it because I didn't join the doggone StreamYard now. When I started speaking about everyone receiving letters pertaining to they were not going to release the video, they still have not responded to other information people are requesting. What is the attorney called? Because he's the highest attorney in the state.
But the fact of the matter is, anybody that's going to work on this appeal has to come from outside of that county. I would even say outside of that state.
Yes, but in terms of charging the other people, I don't see this county doing it. It's literally going to have to come from the highest level.
Yeah, if they take it to the Supreme Court, absolutely.
No. In terms of charging other people, what I'm speaking in terms of is that other elected attorney that is over the whole entire state. Like ours is in Raleigh because that's where our state capital is.
What do you mean the state's attorney? Yeah.
Yes. So it'll probably, if anything, it will be that person that issues the charges. I don't think that county is going to issue the charges for them lying.
Oh, absolutely.
And we all know they lied. They acknowledged it. They acknowledged that they lied.
Right. That would be them acknowledging it even more. Right. So then, no, they're not going to do it. They're not going to turn around and perjure the motherfuckers that serve them what they wanted on the silver platter. No, they're not going to do that at all.
No. So they should be charged, but I don't see that county doing it. I don't see that county doing it. And somebody else brought up a very valid point as well. Because the survivor evil, the survivor evil little motherfucker, they've been putting everything on the deceased one. The family has been putting everything on the deceased one to protect the surviving one. Like at some point, he need to be charged as well because he was involved.
You know what's ironic, Peanut? You just gave me an epiphany. What is ironic is here with this case, the victim wasn't put on trial like they normally are. Amen. Can I get an amen, somebody? The victim is usually the one put on trial. Oh, she got great because she was wearing her skirt too short. She was acting like a scuzz bucket inside the club. That's why that happened to her. Y'all understand what I'm saying? George Floyd was put on trial. Trayvon Martin was put on trial. Y'all feel me? But this time, that didn't happen. This time, the accused was put on trial. Isn't that ironic?
Very.
Wow.
Well, no, it's not. I wouldn't call it ironic. It's very calculated.
Very, very, very. The tone says, I feel like we shouldn't judge a person about their past if they are doing something good at the moment. People do change, and most people deserve a second chance. I agree with that to a point, the tone. And
go ahead and finish my thoughts because I got ready to say the same thing.
I'll tell you why. I come from a sector, and that sector was named Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris went missing at the age of 13, pregnant by a 40-something-year-old man. Her aunt gave him a second chance. You know what he went to prison for, Latone? He went to prison for sexually assaulting minor children. One of those minor children was 4 years old that he gave a sexually transmitted disease to.
His own kid.
In her mouth. And while giving him a second chance, he was sexually assaulting his own daughter at the age of 8. All of his second chances were minor children. And I don't mean they just at the cusp of teenage. No. He liked them how you say that word? Prepubescent? Prepubescent? I don't know how to say that word. But he liked them little. He liked them like that. Before anything started to develop. He liked them underdeveloped. That's how he liked them. Even his own daughter. So he did that while he was given a second chance.
And I think Naziah was his oldest victim.
Naziah was at that time his oldest victim. At that time. But he had other 13-year-olds that came forward when the indictment hit for Naziah. All last summer, other victims came forward. Other 4-year-olds, other that happened when they were 4, that happened when they were 8, that happened when they were 12, 11, while he was given a second chance. We had a man here in New York, upstate, who was given a second chance. His girlfriend, long partner. They weren't married, is my point. She stood by him while he went to prison. She didn't believe her own daughter when she said he touched me. He went to prison. She waited for him. When he got out, he did it again. This time, he was so drunk that he ripped that child to requiring surgery. See, so everybody don't deserve a second chance, love. But I get your point, and God bless you. But please, judge your second chances with an iron pole. You understand me? Judge your second chances accordingly. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. Go ahead, Pina.
So can they deny his appeal? And if so, under what reason? It depends on what he filed. It depends on the justification of him filing the appeal. Because when you start doing things like that, you're doing a paper trail and you're documenting everything that went wrong in your case. And because his attorney would not speak with his family, he didn't know what to do. So when he initially filed his appeal, it was blank. He just did it to do it. And he probably did it because he didn't know where he would be at in 30 days. And he wanted to make sure he wouldn't miss this opportunity. So he can probably go back and edit the appeal. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to familiarize myself with Texas law. So he definitely can be denied an appeal depending on what he puts down as why he is requesting an appeal.
Mitigating circumstances.
Yes, so he can bring up ineffective counsel.
Yes.
I'm not as now before I had all the information that I have now, I was just like, that's not going to work. It may actually work this time. It
Right.
may actually work with me having all the information I have now. It may actually work. His attorney may actually lose his bar license.
I don't give a fuck.
So I'm just saying that's a possibility. I'm just saying how bad of a job this attorney did.
Exactly. And that's just
So I don't care about him losing his bar license. I'm just saying that's how bad it was.
yes. Hey, leisure lady, thank you for joining us this evening.
So he can do that. He can speak in terms of how the judge performed. He can speak in terms of not being able to effectively have a jury of his peers. He can speak on the justifications of striking black jurors just because they're educators. Like he has so much that he can put in this appeal that it's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
It is really freaking ridiculous. And before I was just like, there's no way he gonna win no appeal. And if he wins an appeal, it's gonna be on the judge. And to be honest with you, the judge is what sealed it. I ain't never seen no judge do no doggone freaking interview on a high profile case.
But before the interview, hold on, boo, before the interview, because there was also evidence. Like he was not defended.
At all.
That's just
At
the
all.
bottom line.
And then to know that he's had evidence for a year and he didn't do
Exactly.
anything, you didn't do what's gonna kill his attorney is that he did not object to anything.
I was
He
just
just let it flow.
not one objection.
So he is
And
most
why
certainly going to get an appeal.
and why would he allow a video that's been altered into why would he allow that to even be placed?
Why didn't he introduce a new video?
Why didn't he?
Why didn't he introduce a new video?
Exactly.
Why didn't he recall some of those witnesses back? And why didn't he do anything?
There was
He
no
did
rebuttal.
zero.
There was no rebuttal, no nothing. The boy, that young man was not defended. He wasn't.
And not only that, you was paid to call expert witnesses. You had a whole line of expert witnesses that you were supposed to call on and you didn't.
Absolutely.
No,
So
he's
for all of
gonna
those
win his appeal. He gonna win his appeal.
for all of those,
And that attorney better hope he don't go to jail.
so I hope that answers y'all's question.
Because I would send that motherfucker to jail.
Thank you, leisure lady. She said, I'm livid. I understand, baby. Thank you for sponsoring today's live, this evening's live. Thank you. But yes, for all of those reasons, he's gonna appeal. Absolutely.
I want to hear from the attorney. Did he shut down his social media pages and stuff? Because I'm already about to start calling churches, so I might call his law office next.
Girl,
I'm off on Monday.
I don't even know. I don't know. Sunflower says, I would never give a predator a second chance. Absolutely not. Special Case said, definite grounds for appeal. Tay said, I hope that they put things like this in there because they need to fire him and get somebody else that know what they're doing. He knew what he was doing, Tay. He knew what he was doing. Absolutely, he knew what he was doing. He's not derelict. He wasn't derelict in his duties due to lack of knowledge. He was derelict in his duties on purpose. Derelict in his duties deliberately. He did exactly what they put him in that seat to do. He's just like the father said. He smiled in our face. He assured us that he was going to get the job done. Oh man, we had total faith in him. And then the next thing I knew, when the trial started, he wouldn't even talk to us. Exactly, Special K. She says it's not hard to tell what he was doing. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I just don't. I am aggravated. I'm frustrated. I'm heartbroken. And I'm mad as hell. And I want to form a blackout. Now, I don't know who's going to help me do it, but that's what I want to do. I need y'all to speak to your people. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Something needs to be done. That's my word. Y'all, I got to go and digress. I got to go and just sit peacefully for a minute. Peanut, you got something you want to say, love?
I just thank you for allowing me up. But I just need everyone to focus on what Ms. Sean B has actually stated today. Just highlight points. Do not allow these jokers to infiltrate your emotional system to where you just go out here and you lose it all. Effectively do the boycott, call out of work, don't shop at certain businesses, put your money where your mouth is, or keep your money where your mouth ain't. Welcome.
That's right.
That might be a better way of saying it. And you just got to pray for the family and do whatever you can on your part, because this situation, it could be any of our kids, it could be any of us. So this ain't just a Texas thing. I know we highlight it's Texas a lot over here, but this can literally be you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So just make sure you guys are staying safe. Pray for this family, pray for yourself and your family, and start having these difficult conversations, because it's a lot of difficult conversations that we have to have. Because unfortunately, we would never ever be treated the same
if we don't do nothing.
If we don't do anything, we would. If you don't start somewhere, it's gonna always be what it is. Like we come far, we just have not come as far as I would like.
That's right.
But you guys make sure you guys stay safe. Peace, love, and joy to you and yours. And I'm proud of myself. I ain't even cussed that much. Good night.
Girl, you can cuss over here. I keep telling you that.
Later.
All right, boo. Thank you for coming up, babe. Y'all listen, stay sucker free. All right. Again, thank all of you guys for tuning in, hitting that like button, sharing my live, joining the family, sponsoring, showing your support. I thank y'all for all of that. Y'all stay safe, because you're loved and you're needed. Y'all be good. Peace.
Yeah. Sean B on YouTube. Ooh, yeah. Late night on the screen, got the city lights low. Sean B bringing truth to the stories below. From New York with grace and a mind so wise, she can see through the dark, she can read through the lines. Every clue, every name, every twist, every turn, she be digging down deep till the realness burns. For the ones left behind, for the pain unseen, she be lifting those voices in between the scenes. So like, share, subscribe, let the real ones roll. Sean B on the case, going straight for the soul. On YouTube she shines, bringing truth to the few. When the world stays quiet, she comes breaking through. Like, share, subscribe, let the story